Hello everyone, Frog Chaser over here. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be playing Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. I hope you enjoy this series.
Then you're an idiot.
Okay. Captain Everweather, a rare.
Curiosity kills the cat. Forget a sense of Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for
Okay,
one night
let's
with
see.
a lizard.
It's Aura.
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns towards you. She fixes you with a sultry look, and when she speaks, it's like listening to honeyed
I'm so glad you came. But your friends will have to leave.
She turns her back on you and waits for your companions.
Okay.
A lizard, tall.
I'm so glad you came.
She turns her back.
Interesting. Okay, I don't.
A lizard, tall.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm just the demure yet sexy maid. I was in here clearing up and I saw these clothes. I couldn't resist. Please don't punish me. I'm so sorry, madam. I shall remove these clothes immediately. But mistress, these clasps and straps, they're so difficult for my delicate sense.
She bats her eyelashes as she turns her back to you.
Mind helping me?
She holds the robe to her, turns to face you. A mischievous smile plays across her lips. Then she lets the robe fall. Her mouth opens to form a perfect O of mock horror. Then she grins.
Take me.
She smiles, takes you by one manicured hand. With the other, she strokes your cheek, traces a line down your neck to your collarbone and your clothes. Slowly, she undresses you, then takes you to bed. Your world explodes in bliss.
Interesting. Wait, what?
Good morning, lovebirds.
Good morning, Gil. Hey, this is my lover. Lover, this is my friend Gil.
Shut it, Longbow.
I'm sorry, darling. It's a setup. You paid for a trip to paradise.
To wit, we're taking all your stuff. If you want it back, you can take it up with Lohar.
Okay.
Reckon that's for you to figure out.
Okay. Seems like a trap. Okay.
A lizard, tall and...
I'm so...
She turns her back.
Let's try one more time.
A lizard.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm just the demure yet not in the mood for games. Me neither. So what shall we do? Would you like me to dance for you? I like a lover.
She looks around at the stone wall.
She tended.
She arches an eyebrow and takes 2 more steps towards... She takes 2...
A huntress did.
She gives you a...
The princess.
She drapes her...
And then whispered.
Her smile fades.
Where do you think you're going? Well, why didn't you say? I had no idea.
Her look is equal...
Well, that you should probably go.
With a shake of her head, she turns away from you and puts her robe...
Okay.
She fidgets.
You should go. Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
He acknowledges you.
What are you waiting?
He rolls his eyes at you.
When the mornings are darkest and my crowd...
He acknowledges you.
What'll it be? You know it's pay to...
He holds out his hand.
I look to the day I heard closer than many tongues sing.
The money vanishes into his...
Upstairs on the 2nd floor.
He gives you a mist...
If they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to escape.
He acknowledges...
What are you...
He rolls his eyes at you, then gets back to work.
After grain harvest failed, there was little to sing about.
Okay, let's try this just for the science.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
What the devil are you staring
Fort
at?
Joy for one night with a lizard.
Your beard, my
You're
lord.
an idiot.
It seems less lush somehow.
It's as lush as it's always been. Now train your eyes on my treasures, not my person.
Yes, my lord.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
Okay.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
This is hilarious.
A lizard, tall and...
I'm so glad you've come. Are you here to... What?
She purses her lips.
Not so fast, hotshot. All right, darling.
She closes her eyes. As she finds the rhythm, you realize you hear the music too. It floods your body with moving to the rhythm in your ecstasy. You realize that you're naked. She searches. She takes you into your world explodes in bliss.
Okay.
Good morning, lovebirds.
The swaggering rowdy stops dead in her tracks, a look of dubious recognition on her face.
What the? Ifan? No little birdies told me you were back in town.
You, no Gil.
Can't deny it. And the guests can't deny that it's worth it too. But you're no guest. Welcome
Oh,
home.
those are like.
Come on, boys. Let's give Ifan some privacy and head on out to wait for the next guest. Oh, and Ifan, if you see any chumps down there who could do with a lighter purse, send them this away, for old time's sake.
Carefully keeping her eyes trained on yours, Jill tosses you the clothes you were wearing. The thugs retreat, each one shuffling backwards with eyes pinned to you the whole time. Zara suddenly looks terrified, not scared of them, but scared of you.
Please, forgive me.
She's relieved.
It was worth it, wasn't it? Now, baby, you should leave. You don't need a thing like me dragging you down, hanging on to your heart. Oh,
She pouts.
I love you too, baby. I love you too.
Okay. Now for the science. Okay. If he doesn't like that. That was quite interesting. So it was a scam. Okay. Let's see. It doesn't give me anything. Okay. Cool.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
He gives you his mischievous grin.
I did promise you the experience of a lifetime.
His lip quivers. You expect him to be afraid, but he's not.
They have me over a barrel. They do. You have to believe me. It's hard enough to earn a crust around here, and me and the young'un, we've been starving.
He contrives to look even more pitiful. But then, a grin
Oh, hell, I can't keep a straight face. You're right, there's no young'un. It's an easy way to make a little extra money. But no harm done, eh? Admit it, you had a good time.
Let's see. Can we go kill him?
You see a familiar look in his eyes, a look you've seen many times before. Fear. And then,
caging anyone up that looks at fun.
Damn right. I got all right as a control me now.
I don't want to try it. Let him scam other people.
They got nothing to hide. They got nothing to be scared of.
Stew is people and people is stew.
Caging anyone up that looks at
No,
fun.
sir, appeared. Damn right. The sky clear.
Darwin.
Down might be. And she sang. And so did my heart. And with cheer. See the cook for stew, friendo. When the mornings are darkest and my regrets told. Finally! Your colleague over there is absolutely useless. I'll have a bowl of the house stew, if you please. Ah, fine. I'll have a bowl of the house.
There was a way you could.
I have to stop these disappearances. My career is at stake. Nelson, my inkwell is dry. Fetch me some more.
Oh, please, Lucian, spare me! Occupied! Oh, unholy hells! Do I? That's what I get. Bloody makes a little. No! Save me, Lucian!
Tainted stew.
I'll stay out of there, thanks.
What was in that blasted stew? Oh, heavens! Oh, please, Lucian, spare me! Why the devil is this stall out in the open?
Did we get the recipe before? Here we go. Poison. Okay. There we go.
I'll stay out of there, thanks.
Gold
Why
key.
the devil is this stall out in the open?
Her munificence Dallas in her capacity hereby layeth bounty upon the fell sorcerer murderers of may count upon the hammer's most benign and just benevolence. The deaths of the evil ones shall be rewarded in hail to the hammer. The poster flutters lightly in the breeze.
Slipped her noose in Fort Joy. I'm not too worried about slipping it again.
She seems to be out for blood. I fear I may...
No news here. Everyone wants a piece of me.
Looks like we're on the wanted list.
I feel so special.
Ah, finally! I'll have a bowl of the house stew, if you please.
It smells truly divine.
Garvin tastes the stew, then begins spooning it into his eyes go wide.
Oh no. Oh no! I don't feel so well.
And my crown.
My stomach.
Why the devil is this stall out in the open?
Leave me be, or I'll...
Leave me!
I'll stay out of there.
What was in that stew? I swear, if I could. If I weren't...
Oh, heavens!
Are you not dying?
Out of my way! Quickly!
It's gone again.
Why the devil is this stall out in the open? Oh, please, Lucian, spare me!
Out of my way! Quickly!
Oh, please, Lucian, spare me! Why the devil is this stall out in the
Out of my way! Quick!
Do we need to kill him? Maybe.
See the cook for stew, friend elf?
Because owning a head
Nah.
is a tenth thing. Owning a head.
See the cook for stew, friend elf?
Please, I must insist you keep out of my kitchens. It's not safe for you to wander about like this. I'm merely catering to our sensibility.
She grabs the ring and glares at you, like a rattlesnake observing its next
You
life.
should have just kept out of this.
She gives you a defiant look.
Magisters are a blight. They deserve worse than the death I gave them. I wouldn't taint the earth with their carcasses. Better that they vanish into unsuspecting stomachs. My secret would be far safer if I knew you could...
There's a carving knife in her hand. You never...
I have more work to do, more magisters to rid the world of. I can't leave any loose threads.
She gives you a long look, unsure, then decides.
Betray me, and you'll meet the same fate as the others.
I'll take your oath if you're polite.
Later fight.
The cook nods at you curtly.
Remember what I told you. Betray my trust, and you'll pay.
Looks crazy.
After grain harvest failed, there was little to sing about in the poor village of Dark Vale. Grown up, you bastard! Lothar is coming.
Nothing to show. Might as well have rotted in the death fog. What's even the point?
An elf in tattered red robes shifts through pages of handwritten notes spread across the table.
So many suspects. So many potential culprits. I need to narrow down the list. Think, you damn elf.
A floorboard creaks beneath your foot.
What are you doing, elf? Trying to get a drop on me? Sneak up and slit my throat? I'm no elf. Don't you call me that.
The elf glares and pulls aside his ragged red clothing. Beneath it, his chest is laced with a series of scars.
You see that, elf? That's Magister flesh. Loyal flesh that's made sacrifices for a true cause. You have more in common with insects and vermin than you do with me. Seven preserve me. Are you entirely My own Magister comrades are vanishing from right here in Driftwood. Whoever's behind it must be stopped. If you hear anything, come to me. Three Magisters vanished so far, all within Driftwood. My comrades believe some tinkerer named Higba is behind it all, but they're wrong. I'm certain of it. He might be a greedy little junk peddler and a sorcerer to boot, but hardly capable of seizing Magisters. They won't listen to me. Not anymore. I was removed from their ranks due to my elven blood. I'll continue to serve, though. I won't stand to see my comrades taken. If they won't heed my advice, I'll still do what I can. I'll find this devil myself if I... This tavern is key. Of that much I'm sure. It would be far too easy for the culprit to hide in such a place. If you see anything suspicious, let me know. What? I serve with utter loyalty now and forever. Now get away from me and don't... They were right about me. I'm just another useless elf. Might as well have rot... What is it? Unless you know something about the disappearances, leave me alone. I need to concentrate.
The elf straightens to...
I swore an oath. I won't turn my back on it. Not now, not ever. What? And you think that's an excuse for me to stop trying? What is it? Unless you know something about the disappearances, leave me alone. And what? And you think that's an excuse for me to stop...
The elf straightens...
I swore an oath.
Okay.
I smell cabbages. There's sauce around here.
Come on, Daddy.
I'm innocent. Take that, sorcerer. Dallas, get her.
Dallas.
You're dead, Alexander. Alexander, you're dead. You have to stay dead until we say you're not dead anymore.
Here, missus. Alexander doesn't have to stay dead, does it? Hey, are you an elf? Whoa.
Cool. I think you look weird. See? Told ya. But don't worry, I'll revenge your death. Take that, sword.
You won't put a sauce collar on me, Dallas. I'm a big bad evil sorcerer and I'll...
I hate this game.
Dallas and her sorcerer mock little Alexander.
I don't want to go there.
The dwarf is unnaturally still. You might mistake her for... She calmly opens her...
What do you want? Nah, nice quiet spot for a dwarf to get some shut-eye. Cobwebs, I reckon. Maybe some spiders and silverfish, rats. Nothing you want. Unless you collect cobwebs, I guess. Wine all you want. I'm staying.
Before you can ask,
You best get.
she rolls her... The dwarf is unnaturally still. You might mistake her for a corpse. She slowly...
What's it to you, slow wit? Cobwebs, I reckon. Maybe some spiders and silver... Wine...
Before you can ask... The dwarf is unnaturally still. She calmly opens...
What do you want? Cobwebs, I reckon. Maybe some spiders and...
The dwarf unfolds her arms and shoots to her feet.
All right, human. Well, glad Lohar ain't left us here to wither. Those brutes are taking their sweet time down there. I gotta send word soon. Who knows? Anything that gives away what Mordus has been up to. Probably got all sorts of tricks for covering his tracks, but the goons downstairs should sniff out something. That weird priest's been hanging around Lohar. Those half-wits, but get to it then.
Okay. What is this?
Maybe if we had a crowbar.
You think a crowbar would open this thing? Huh. You got rocks knocking around that noggin of yours.
We'd have more luck asking Duna to open it for us than for it to budge by our own hands.
Maybe if we had a crowbar.
You think a crowbar would open this thing? Huh. You got rocks knocking around that noggin of yours. We'd have more luck asking Duna for us than for it to budge by our own hands.
What's this? I found something.
Where?
A skull? It's missing an eye. As far as locks go, this one's pretty macabre. A skull? It's missing an eye. As far as locks go, this one's pretty macabre.
We'd have more luck asking Duna to open it for us than for it to budge by our own hands.
Maybe if we had a crowbar.
You think a crowbar would open this thing? What? You got rocks knocking around that noggin of yours. We'd have more luck asking Duna to open it first than for it to budge by our own hands.
Maybe if we had a crowbar.
You think a crowbar would open this thing? What? You got rocks knocking around that noggin of yours. We'd have more luck asking Duna to open it first than for it to budge by our own hands.
Maybe if we had a crowbar.
You think a crowbar would open this thing? What? You got rocks knocking around that noggin of yours. We'd have more luck asking Duna to open it first than for it to budge by our own hands.
Maybe if we had a crowbar.
Seems like something else.
By our own hands.
Borders house. Okay. Let's save that girl.
Come on.